Welcome to my channel. My name is Bobby Terry, and today I'm doing a home tour in Newnan, Georgia, one of my favorite places that I frequent a lot. And in this home tour, the unique thing is you're going to see in some of the corners, as you see over here, it has a for rent. Now in these home tours, they're actually for sale, but the program that I'm going to introduce you to, which is Home Partners, you can actually rent the home and live in it for up to 1 to 5 years, which that information will be in there. So let me show you how you can tour the homes that are for sale in Newnan, Georgia, and rent it if you just needed a temporary stay from like 1 to 5 years versus 30-year mortgage. Okay, so to start the home tour in Newnan, Georgia, the way you would do it, you go to the search bar right here and you just type in Newnan, and you see it right here, Newnan, Georgia. It's an Atlanta metro area. So when we say we serve homes all over the Atlanta metro area, they usually, if you don't know about these other cities around it, you might miss out on it. But Newnan is a great place to live. I shop there a lot. So, okay, actually it's where the shopping is exit 47 on 85. Okay, so let's start this home tour of homes in Newnan, Georgia. You just click it. All right. So as you see in the map here, it's showing, that's the Newnan area. And then you go over here, you can see it's 22 homes that they have on the site. Every last one of those homes are for sale. Now let me show you here. Let me move out of the way at the top because I got to show you how to use the filters when you tour the homes in Newnan yourself. Okay, so you see these? It shows the rent for this house, $1,700, and the list price is $239,000. So this house is actually on the market for $239,000, but the program will actually buy the house cash and rent it to you for $1,700. So if you're looking to move to Newnan, this is how you do it. If you was looking for a house that is for rent in Newnan, this is how you do it right here. They would actually buy the houses that are for sale on the MLS. And the good thing is if you see the house on their website, that means it's in an approved community that they buy in. And if you find one, down the line, I'll show you how to use the address checker to see if it is in an approved community. Okay, so now, like, see this one right here for $2,000 and $20 a month. This one is for $2,100, $2,000. And the reason why I'm showing that is to show you how to use the filter to adjust it to what your budget is. And then you'll see what's available for that. And a lot of calls come in first. People always say, hey, I just want to pay $1,200. Now, this is what happens when you put that. There's nothing there. But down the line, new properties come to the market every day. And just always check back if nothing shows up at what you set your maximum rent in the filter to, okay? So I'm going to put it on no max so that we can see some property so we can do this home tour in Newnan, Georgia. So now let's go back to the first one, $1,700. That's pretty good rent right there. And let's open it up. See, this looks like it's a townhouse or something. So if you're looking for a townhouse in Newnan, this will be a good one. Excuse me. And this one is $1,700 a month. You can click favorite on it, like so. Click that heart so that you can go back and check properties as you're doing them. I'm going to uncheck that. But now you can just, do the home tour by just clicking the slides. And this is a nice house right here. Got granite countertops. And yeah, so these are the houses that are actually for sale that you can rent. So a lot of people work at the Tyler Perry studio. We get a lot of calls from them where they're looking for something not so long term. They might be there working for a year or two. And if you look over here, you can rent this property from 1 to 5 years. And it's showing you when the lease renews, this rent will only go up $60. And then, let me get my glasses on to help you out. Help me out, right? Okay, so now it's showing you right here, go from the first year 1700, then the next year 1760, and then 1830. It's just showing you just going up around $60, then it go up 80. No, that's $70 right there. $70. And it's just going up $70 after that. But then your buyback price is right here. So say if the market keeps appreciating and it's a hot market like it is right now, all right, this is your buyback price. What that means is if you exercise your option and you want to buy the house, your buyback would be $256. And if not, you know, a lot of my sellers that I work with use this option because they didn't want to pay $239 or something for this house. They wanted to just, you know, rent it. And they said, hey, if the market keeps appreciating, then I'll get a mortgage. Okay. So that's another video. But people are actually moving in these houses. We have successfully helped numerous families move into these rent-to-own houses. And matter of fact, I put one at the top for you to view if you want to see some footage from some people that actually went through the program and moved in. Okay. So now I'm going to click next home. Just click the button and then you can see another one. And you just try to find what fits your needs. You know, we got some people that say, hey, I don't like stairs, but you can see you can preview all of this stuff before you just try to accept anything, because they'll buy the houses that are for sale. Like this is a nice one, got the play set in it. Yeah, nice yard. Look at that. That's nice. But yeah, they'll buy these houses and then they'll rent them to you. And so now let's go to the next one while we're doing this home tour in Newnan. Look at this one. Let's see if we can get to the outside so you can see the outside. That one got a nice deck. I like that. Okay. Let's get there. Okay, there's the front of the house right there. So the way you just preview, because you can preview them before you go up. But then too, let's scroll down here. Let's see, important stuff you got to understand, like the square foot. Look at a lot of this stuff, because on the pictures, a house can look pretty big. See, this is saying it's 1,200 square feet. It looked like a pretty big house. Now, 1,200 square feet, to me, is not that big of a house. So that's why you don't want to just blindly say, I want this house or this. 1,200 square feet is not too big. So I don't know if that was putting it wrong, because 4 bedrooms and 1,200 square feet, them got to be some small rooms. So this is the stuff you want to look at. Figure out, you know, how many square feet that you want, how many bedrooms. And this was just listed 4 days ago. These houses move fast. So yeah, just learn to comfortably move around to find what you're looking for. So that, again, you don't want to burn a lot of gas just driving out, seeing houses without, you know, getting a little bit of information. And this one has MLS, HOA rather. So we will have to, when we go through this process, we have to make sure that there's no rent restrictions in the area. Because if there's rent restriction, then the program will not buy in that area, because they're going to let you be able to rent to own the home. So, but that's my job as your realtor, is to figure out all that information for you. So that's why I'm giving you a tour of the homes today in Newnan, so that you can, you know, see that there's options. Because if you Google houses for rent in Newnan, you would not see these houses because they're for sale. So you have to go through the program, get qualified, which all you need is a 580 credit score, a minimum of $4,000 a month income for your family, and you can put, you know, your spouse or your roommates, everybody that's going to rent, you can put them on the same application, because that'll raise your approval amount. You want to enter all your income in there, get approved for the most. Don't mean you have to use the most. So say if you approve for, say some come in, they approve for around $3,000-$4,000 a month, but that don't mean what you approve for, you have to spend that amount. So say if you was approved for $3,000 a month, yes, you can get this house for $2,130. You don't have to get one for $3,000. You just can't go over, but you can always go under. Okay. So we go to the next house. Another nice one. So this is just a creative way to be able to get into single family homes and be able to rent it if you don't plan on, a long-term stay. You just say, hey, I need to get me something for a year or two. This is the way to do it. And so now, if you want to see the other tours I'm doing too, subscribe to my channel so that you can see the next home tour that I do. Right now, this one was the home tours I'm doing in Newnan, Georgia. And if you have any questions, send me an email. My contact information is in the description box. And so I hope you enjoyed this tour of homes in a creative way to be able to rent them. And if you want more information, just reach out and contact me. I'd love to chat with you and see what I can do to help you. Okay.